What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to It's in the Blood. CBS's selection show is getting ready to kick off into high gear right now. There's a lot of different college programs that are anxiously awaiting some results today. And I just got in, so I made it home in time for this. Iowa, the team that knocked us out of the playoff yesterday, ends up winning the Big Ten today. So we lost to the eventual victor of the tournament by a lucky 3-point shot. So I got to feel pretty good about Indiana's seeding as opposed with that loss. I don't feel like it's going to hurt them much. So we're going to see where we get put today. Let me get my shoes off and kick back and get ready for some picks right now. I'm going to kind of keep track a little bit with what they're saying over here. I want to race up just a little. Starting with our number one seeds today. Looks like Gonzaga. Kansas is going to creep up there for a number one seed. I got to get my ducks in a row. Like I said, I just walked in the door. I'm going to get this thing rolling here. Oh, and they're already calling them out. So in the West region, Gonzaga gets the number one seed as expected. Georgia State will be the 16th seed out west. Get to the comment section here. What's up, Mr. Sam? Nice to see you. Also on Thursday, Boise State will stay home out west. And they will, as the 8th seed, they will play Memphis as the 9th seed. So Memphis gets an at-large bid at 21-10 from a smaller conference. I don't think they won their conference tournament, so that's kind of different. What's up, Fujita? Nice to see you, brother Sam. Nathan, thank you. Also on Thursday in the West, UConn gets the 5 seed out of the Big East. Well-deserved. They had a pretty good season this year, 23-9. 12 seed is going to be New Mexico State. What's up, Jim? Nice to see you. Got my fingers crossed for a good draw, my friend. Here in family, Iowa shouldn't get a 6, dude. If that's the case, I think that's injustice. Also, the 4 seed in that region will be the Razorbacks of Arkansas playing Vermont. The Catamounts are 28-5, and that will be in the West region playing in the Buffalo Pod. Wow, that's a really interesting game. Vermont is always one of them tough mid-majors. Dropping down into the West as a 6th seed, Alabama with a record of 19-13 holds on to that 6th seed. That's what quad 1 wins will do for you. And the first play-in game will be Rutgers and Notre Dame. Oh my gosh! So Rutgers, they slip to a play-in game, which kind of expected. But you know what? That's a great matchup between Notre Dame and Rutgers. Both teams played really well down the stretch. But Rutgers creeps into the tournament. That pretty much lets me know that Michigan should be there as well. Bama is a good team, despite the amount of losses that they had. That tells me they're a little inconsistent here in family. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But that play-in game going on to the Friday game against Alabama, what a setup. The 3 seed in that West region is going to be Texas Tech. And Montana State will be the 14 seed out of there. Man, I'm telling you what, a lot of Pac-12 love. Sam, Rutgers is a play-in 11. So they got to play. Friday, the 7th seed in the West is good old Michigan State at 22-12. I really hope they bump Indiana up to at least a 10 after their performance. Here we go. And they play Davidson. Steph Curry, a la home in North Carolina, 27-6 as a 10 seed. That is a very interesting matchup for Izzo as well. And then going straight into another in Greenville, South Carolina, Duke gets the number 2 seed right there. So Duke is the number 2 in the West. They play in Greenville, South Carolina. And then they're going to face somebody that they're going to beat up on after that tough loss in the ACC championship. And the 15 will be Cal State Fullerton with a 21-10 mark. coming all the way to South Carolina to play Duke on Friday. These Friday games are going to be interesting. This Alabama set really, the Alabama, Rutgers, Notre Dame matchup is really interesting to me. What up, Tim? Nice to see you. Yeah, Chad, I think Indiana played their butt off. I think they played their way off the bubble to a 10 or a 9. I don't think they're going to see it the way I see it, but I really feel like that's where they got to. What's up, Brian? How's Shanks doing today? Tim, nice to see you guys. Waiting to see where we draw out. This West is really pretty interesting. Gonzaga, I feel, gets a pretty good draw, but I really like this 6-11 game on Friday, whether it be Notre Dame or Rutgers in Alabama. That looks like a good one. I used to live close to Cal State Fullerton. Right on. I like the Texas Tech being a 3 seed kind of surprises me. At 25-9, they're being a 3, and then Michigan State creeping at a 7. I feel that's about deserving. So you got the rest of these bubble teams that are sitting here watching and waiting today. All right, they're getting ready to go to the next bracket here, I think. And I'm not fast enough to get anything set up for myself, so not sure how this is going to play out. That Tuesday game or Wednesday game between Rutgers and Notre Dame should be a dandy. Yeah, Tim, nice to see you too, buddy. I had a long day at work. I had to go work on a hot tub after work, and I just made it home. Also, for anybody that hasn't been here in a hot minute, so we trained said puppy dog to come down the steps. Stop, say hi to the camera. So Loki has finally ventured up and down the steps on his own. So that's a good thing too. East region. I'm waiting for whatever comes up. Nobody spoil anything for me. I want to know it as I get to see it. Oh, watch this. There you go. Go on, get in. Go lay down or do something else for just a little bit. We've been working with him, Tim, trying to get him to relax completely in the house. He's getting better. Hopefully, all the nervousness has passed. Ugh. Oh, I'm tired. I can't wait to knock it off for the day and get to lay down and stretch out after a hot shower and think about getting some sleep tonight. Man, I tell you what, two Big Ten teams right there. Michigan State at a 7. I tell you what, when the Big Ten seems to beat up on each other, they get no love in seeding. Have you ever noticed that? So all our teams are going to be 6, 7, 10, 11. We're going to have a 2 maybe. Maybe a 2. Probably Purdue will sneak up to that 2 line. Wisconsin should be a 3 or a 4. Maybe a high 3. What's up, John? Nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in, talking NCAA basketball. The question right now is do we get the 9th team in? And right now that would be Michigan. I think they're going to sneak in as well. But if they put Rutgers on a play-in game with 6 quad 1 wins, I think that's going to be kind of an injustice to have 2 Big Ten teams on the play-in. I think they definitely deserve more respect than that because of the strength of the conference. One reason you come down here is because I knew I had food. All right, here we go. You'd be on the floor with him? Yes, sir. And it looks like Arizona will be gifted a number 1 seed. Pac-12 getting a little bit of love this year, and that will be in the South. Arizona at 31-3. What a season. I didn't even know how good their year was. We'll play the winner of Wright State and Bryant on Friday. The Bryant Bulldogs, they look like a happy group of guys. Heck yeah, congratulations, Bryant, getting into the NCAA tournament. You know, for these smaller schools, this will be the South, Sam. This is the South. And these games will be in San Diego. These pod games freak me out. But in the 8 seed, Seton Hall creeps in. Look for a Big Ten to be a 9. Watch this Big Ten. It's coming. Seton Hall is the 8. Who's going to be that 9? Come on, give us a chance here. It will be Texas Christian. TCU gets the 9 seed at 20-12. They were supposed to be a bubble team, I thought. And they are pushed in as a 9. So right now it looks like the Big 12 has been given a little bit of love. The 5 seed will be the Houston Cougars. I think they earned that since last year. They're coming back with a 29-5 record. Definitely. And UAB, which is a very talented school, University of Alabama at Birmingham, put up a 27-7 mark this year. Ought to be a good game. And the 4 seed will be Illinois. Illinois gets placed as a 4 seed in this bracket. I think that's a pretty good deserving of a seed right there for the co-Big Ten champion. And they will play University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. There is the Chattanooga Mocs. Them guys look like a bunch of happy guys as well. Everybody got them skinny jeans on. Man, skinny jeans don't look good on me. They don't look good on them either, really. I don't know about all that. They should be wearing sweatpants and stuff. But anyway, we got another Big Ten team there. And then we go into Indianapolis on Thursday. Oh, baby, give us Colorado State Rams will be the 6th seed there. That's a very high seeding for them. Give IU that 11 right there. Put IU as at 11. And Indianapolis will take it. Put IU as at 11. Oh, the Michigan Wolverines come back to Indy to play Colorado State. Upset city right there, boys. 17-14. The Wolverines have the 3rd worst record to ever make it in as an at-large bid. Uh-oh, who's going to be on the next bracket down? The 3 will be Tennessee Volunteers, the winners of the SEC tournament today. Congratulations to Tennessee. You would think, yeah, that's it right there. They play along with the 14. You know, with winning that conference tournament like that, you thought Tennessee would have jumped to it too. I have to agree right there. Going to Pittsburgh on Friday, the next pod. The 7th seed will be Ohio State, another Big Ten team at 19-11. Gets in as a 7 seed into the Pittsburgh pod, which is a pretty good venue for them to go to. And they play Loyola Chicago. Dang. Gonzaga's won in the West, and they're playing I can't remember where they're playing at, Matthew. Nice to see you, though, Matt. We're cruising on through. Man, Villanova is now the 2 seed in the South Conference with a 26-7 record. Very deserving team out of the Big East. Oh, I didn't even realize that they're showing. Okay, the doggo's not happy today. Yeah, you want me to be happy? How about another cheese curd? You want a cheese curd? There you go. And they will play Delaware. Man, looking at this matchup, that UAB and Houston matchup looks like a dandy. Also, looking forward to Sunday matchup, but Illinois and the winner of that game looks like a really good one as well. If Seton Hall can creep out of the 8-9 game to face Arizona, that might be a dandy as well. I am Jack. LSU has not been called yet, my friend. I haven't seen it yet. We just got through 2 regions, and I have not seen their name being called. However, Rutgers and Michigan both are in as 11 seeds. Rutgers is in the play-in, so they're a last 4. I expect Indiana on the 10 or the 9 line. I really don't think. Nice to see you, Jack. Thank you for stopping by. We love everybody in here. So LSU, I hear they're moving on from their coach, correct? Is that right? So this is going to be a kind of a different style tournament from them. There's a lot going on down there. LSU is a 6 and IU is an 11. I really feel like they're going to bump them up, Jim. I really do. I feel like those couple games and then how they lost to Iowa and then Iowa turned back and won today over Purdue. I feel like that might – I mean, I know losses aren't supposed to help, but the way they played that game against Iowa, the resiliency and the toughness that they showed in the tournament, I really feel like they're going to get a bump up off of, at least if they're on that 12 line, that's going to be a disgrace, especially with Michigan and Rutgers both being 11s. Yes, sir, Tim. Alex has got it. I'm pretty sure she's got it set up. She'll do a community post on how to everybody get into it for our March Madness giveaway. We did it last year. I don't even know who won last year. We didn't have very many people in it. We're going to change that this year. We're going to have some fun. Come up with a great prize. I have to eat my dinner because I had a long drive today. Just to make it home in time. So we didn't sleep last night. Anybody but Duke. Duke is in the West Regional. We're not going to see them for a long time if we play them. All right, I'm excited. I feel like we're coming in this next region. I feel like it's coming. What's up, Miss Shawnee? Nice to see you today. Thank you for stopping in. Look for a community post from Alex for the big dance, the March Madness Challenge. We haven't come up with a prize yet for it, but we'll definitely give away something good. Nasty Pronoun 88. Bro, I haven't even looked yet. I will go through and do my analytics probably before we do the Tuesday game, the Tuesday Wednesday games. I'll hopefully have time to sit down and come up with my prognostications and see what I can come up with. Right now, man, I really don't know. It feels like it's a very up in the air type of season. I like the Big Ten's chances this year, though. I feel like that toughness is going to stand out, and our bigs are going to be tough to handle. Not a lot of teams around the country have the size that we had this year. Yeah, I made it home just in time, Matt. I almost didn't make it. But, yeah, I was just because I just wanted to be in here for when we got called today. I want to get a reaction. Yeah, Pookie, bro. I'm so excited about baseball. I'm glad they got it worked out. But my Reds, they got worse ownership than your Bears, my friend. Worse ownership in professional sports. They traded Sonny Gray to Minnesota, but they're not going into rebuild mode. But they're trading away their starting pitching. I don't understand. Purdue should be a 2 or a 3. A low 2, a high 3. So should Wisconsin. One of those 2's on the 2 line. John Jansen, go Cards. And there we go. Like I told yesterday when I told Holly Winchell, Kansas, if they went out, they could sneak in as a number 1 seed, and it looks like they're going to get the number 1 seed for the Midwest. I'd like to see some Rock Chalk Jayhawk. That would be fun. Yep, Midwest. And for the 16 seed right there, I see Texas Southern or Texas A&M Corpus Christi playing game. This Texas A&M Corpus Christi team, I have heard a lot of good stuff back. Yeah, and just letting Castellanos go. I mean, I know he had to opt out, but still, they should have tried to keep their team together. They had a winning team. Yeah, I will definitely be doing some baseball. The 8th seed will be the San Diego State Aztecs versus the Creighton Blue Jays. Creighton sneaks in as a 9 seed with a 22-11 record. San Diego State has a very respectable 23-8. The 5 seed will be the Iowa Hawkeyes. Castellini, Pookie. Iowa's the 5. Make Indiana the damn 12. Let's play them again. The Richmond Spiders. The last time I remember seeing the Richmond Spiders as a double-digit seed like that, they took Indiana out of the 1988 or 85 NCAA tournament. It was a bad day. Providence gets a 4 seed. I don't know that that's fair or not, but I thought they would be on the 3 line. Man, there's our former player, Mr. Al Durham, standing there in the front with his camera, happy as can be to be going. Congratulations, Aljamain Durham. You played a great season this year. You all have earned it. I can't wait to see you in the NCAA tournament, my friend. South Dakota State, 30-4 in this top half of this region. That's a pretty tough region. There's your 6th seed of LSU on Friday with a 22-11 mark, and they're going to play. Baby, put my Indiana in there. I just want to see my Hoosiers called. I keep saying it everywhere. It'll be Iowa State. Dang, that's a tough draw. Illinois should I saw them. The 3 seed ended up being Wisconsin in this bracket. This bracket is tough. They will play the 14 seed. Seven Big Ten teams already in, you all. Yep. Colgate. That's okay, Matt. I'll take whatever we get, bro. I feel like we're going to be the 10 seed coming up right here, though. That's what I feel. The 7th seed will be USC at a 26-7 clip. Come on, there's where I want to be, right there. I want to be in Greenville on Friday, so I'm off. It's going to be the 10 seed is going to be Miami of Florida from the ACC at 23-10 mark. Hurricanes are in. That definitely puts us in the East, Sam. Purdue, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, we're all going to be in the same region. Come on, buddy. Auburn gets the 2 seed in this region. Right now, it's got to be Gonzaga. They probably got pretty good odds to win it all right now, and I refuse to pick them. I won't pick Gonzaga no matter what. Jacksonville State will be the 15th seed there in Greenville, South Carolina. That's not necessarily a good-looking game, but that Auburn gets a pretty easy quadrant of their bracket, in my opinion. So that brings, you're right. You're going to see North Carolina, Purdue, Indiana, Kentucky, all in the same. You're going to see them all in the same bracket. Man, dude, it's going to be fun. I want to play a rivalry game in the NCAA tournament, just something for nostalgia, something for, excitement. Make it a big-time game. Make it something with a lot of hype. Here we go. We're in the last region. Let's see where it rolls out. You know what? We better not get snubbed. It can't meet. I don't think they can meet in the first round. Kentucky's no worse than a 2. Now, if they put Kentucky down as a 3 or a 4, now that would be hard-pressed to see that. They're going to make Purdue the 2. It's going to be tough. Kentucky's floating on that 2 line. But if Indiana's the 10 seed, Kentucky's on the 2 line, that would be a second-round possibility if we can win a game. I'm not giving us – I'm pretty psyched so far. Xavier has not been called yet, Lindsay. So if they do, they're going to be possibly a 12 or a 13 here. And nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in for us to call these out really quick. Make sure everybody pays attention. Alex will put up the community post with where we're at. I think we're doing CBS Sports. I think it's going to be the It's in the Blood, but I'm not positive. Alex or Shelby should drop a post later tonight. But everybody get your brackets in. Must be subscribed to the channel is the only rule. And get your picks done. The playing game. Seeing Xavier and Dayton would be kind of cool. I would like to go to that game, honestly. College basketball is very much a good time to go watch a game. Sometimes the afternoon games in the NCAA tournament first round are some of the best, especially if the bigger teams are playing in the night round bracket. So, like if you get like a 2:00 draw, dude, I'm gonna pick out select games. I'm definitely going to try to do every Indiana game I can. So if Indiana's in, I'm gonna do my best to be home for that. Sam, she will set up where you need to go. Just set up an account and probably however you want to set it up, and make sure you note it who you are, and then that way I'll have the details later. There's one play-in game left. There are 16 teams to go. My doggo finally decided to come down. He likes the steps now. We'll create one, Matt. gmail.com. MattEmily@gmail.com. Danny Dimes. All right, here we go. Baylor will be the #1 seed in the East. This bracket's going to be loaded. Got it, Lindsay. I'll make sure she puts it everywhere. And there you go. Baylor Bears as the #1 seed in the East region. And they're going to get Norfolk State. I really look for Indiana to be on this 8-9 line. Snuggly today. North Carolina is the 8th seed. They're going to put Indiana right with them. Wait and see. Here it comes. Here it comes. North Carolina and Indiana. Boom. Nope. It's going to be Marquette. North Carolina or Marquette against Baylor in the second round. Dang. 5. St. Mary's out of California. Oh, man, give Indiana the 12. Give Indiana the 12. We'll take it. We'll take it. They put Indiana in a play-in game. Indiana's got to play Wyoming in a play-in game. What in the ever-loving crap is this? Are you absolutely kidding me? How can they be a last 4 in? No love for the Hoosiers. That's going to put the 4 as Kentucky. 4 is UCLA. And there's a really good team. Sam, we are a potential 12 seed. We got to play the play-in game. UCLA will play Akron on Thursday. We got to go all the way out to Portland, Oregon to play this game. The 6th seed will be Texas. The 11th seed will be... I'm disappointed in that. Virginia Tech ends up getting that 11. That 12 seed means that we were the second to last team in. I haven't looked that up yet. Getting ready to look it up now, Lindsay. Purdue gets the 3. I'm really disappointed in having to do a play-in game. So, Sam, they increased the field to 68. You got to go to Dayton and play what's called like a first 4 game, and you just get a seed and go into to get into the big dance. That's okay. Put a chip on our shoulder. We don't need the chip, but we'll go out and play some basketball. Hola, Bucci Bonita. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in, showing love. Murray State gets a 7 seed with a 30-2 record. I almost feel like that's a little bit low. They play San Francisco at 24-9 as a 10. I disagree. Man, who did I miss then? I guess North Carolina, or who's going to be? I guess Kentucky's the 2 in the East, and they get a pretty cake bracket. Well, it's just one more Indiana game we get to have fun with during this year, hopefully. Kentucky is the last high-seeded team at a number 2. Yeah, I don't think that's right, honest to God. But I don't think they should have. If they were the last 4 in, I really want to see. That tells me that the committee did not have them in at all after winning Michigan. Kentucky plays St. Peter's. The Peacocks. Yeah, the Clark Kellogg's already calling the winner of the Wyoming-Indiana game. It was a chance to move on. Dude. Purdue is the 3, but a Purdue-Texas or a Purdue-Va-Tech matchup could be really interesting. Kentucky got really a cakewalk seeding chart. You know, if you have the most teams in, if you have the strongest conference in America, Why do you seed everybody so low? You know, if you only, first four out was Dayton, Oklahoma, SMU, and Texas A&M. You know, I thought Texas A&M played their way in. I tell you what, I think there's going to be some grief over the bracket or over the seeding this year a little bit. I'm going to sit down here in just a little bit, and I'm going to compile a regular bracket. Please look forward to Alex's community post about where we're doing our bracket challenge. Indiana was considered at a 39 net. They were, and Notre Dame made it in. Rutgers and Wyoming was the last team in. Yeah, Xavier wasn't even among the first four out. And how is Texas A&M not in over Notre Dame? I got to look at some metrics. Hey, you guys, just send an email to forward to Alex. Got it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot to talk about maybe a little bit later. Tim, thank you for stopping by. Hey, guys, we're playing in the playing game. It should be a Tuesday evening game, I would assume. If it's after 4 o'clock, I will be here for it. If it's before then, I'm trying to find out when it is. That is horrible. I really am a little disappointed in that. As well as they played, trying to see if I can figure it out. Purdue was a 3 seed in the East, Sam. Dog's not happy, just so you guys know. So I do not see the updated schedule for that game yet. I just don't know that I agree with that. Man, my God. Come on, dude. Stop bitching. I know. I think they got to do their thing. Hey, this ought to be thank you, Showtime. You know what? I saw a lot of really good. Yeah, Showtime, they put us in as on a play-in game, on a 5-12 play-in game, and I don't know I don't think that's really fair for their season and the way they closed out and how well they played with injury. I think they're a better team than that all the way around. However, the Big Ten's got 9 teams in. Every single team of the Big Ten that's in has a great opportunity to advance and really upset the numbers of bracketology a little bit by winning first-round games. So I think that's a plus on our part. I'm not going to let this bother me that much, although I don't agree. I don't think we should have been playing in a play-in game. I think we earned the right to be a 10 or 11 seed, but not having to play in. Obviously, the committee felt that with 9 teams in that we should, 7 of them earned the right not to have to play in. 2 we're going to have a play in. But I don't know how Michigan got out of that. You guys, I will come up with something later. I will post something as soon as I have. Yeah, the dog's mad too, Jim. Joe, sorry. He's mad. He's mad because he's ready to go outside, and I've been ignoring him. But anyway, y'all, thank you for sharing that time with me. How great is it for IU to have their name called in the NCAA tournament again after a very respectable Big Ten tournament where we contended. We played like champs. We're going to make some noise. I don't know how far we can make it in this tournament, but we're going to go make some noise. And I hope to see everybody here during the play-in game against Wyoming. Man, you guys, much love everybody out there today. Much love to Miss Bucci Bonita, Sam, Joe, Showtime. Going on up. I know there's a few others. Tim bailed out already. Matt, my brother. Jim was in here as well. Lindsay, of course, is always around. It's going to be fun. Pookie is in here as well. John was in here for a hot minute. Mr. Matt Emily. I think that just about covers everybody that commented today. But I will see you guys during the play-in game. We're going to get rowdy. We're going to have some fun. You're going to hear me scream, but I'm going to love calling it. It's going to be a blast. It's been a pleasure this season with y'all. I hope we continue for at least 4 or 5 more games.